What's poppin'? My name is Dave. Today's Tub Talk is gonna be a little bit different, cause I'm filming this on Wednesday night and don't have anyone to do it with me. So today's Tub Talk is gonna be all about, I guess starting from who I met first. I know I met Tofu first, from my knowledge. Tofu Cat 37, just Tofu Cat now. He's pretty cool. He's really funny. He's an actor, so that's pretty neat. I don't meet too many actors online. Tofu's a homie. He's really cool. He's Canadian, so that makes him even better than Americans. I'm glad he let me be his friend. I met him the first time in a werewolf roleplay, my Werewolf League of Villains roleplay, which was neat. He was Shigaraki, because that's like who he mains, and I was playing Dabi. We were invited by some guy who was Compress to play werewolf, and we did, but like as our character, and it was very fun. I remember friending him back then, and he declined it. Actually, he did not accept my friend request back then, and then I met him again. And after I'd seen him in a Mala video, I was like, hey, you were on Malachichi's channel that one time. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, that was pretty gnarly. And so then he accepted my friend request the second time I asked him to friend me. He's really good at being Shigaraki. He likes anime. He really likes Rem, which I understand. Rem's pretty neat. So Tofu introduced me to Waffle. Waffle is epic. That's how I describe him. Alright, so Tofu introduced me to Waffle. Waffle is a cool dude. So Waffle is a cool dude. Waffle is someone I really like talking to. He's good to have not conversations with, but he's good to like be in a call with and then have a meme conversation. But Waffle is a cool dude. I like talking about memes with him. He is a pretty reliable source when I need videos. Like, hey, he did the Discord video with me and my Zerk, which was super nice. Waffle is cool. I guess next person, I'm kind of going off of memory. I'm gonna talk about Rose. Rose, I don't remember how I met Rose. She was probably just in a world and we friended each other because she was hanging out with either Tofu or Waffle. So Rose, British Rose. She's British, which makes her pretty neat. She likes to drink, I don't know if she likes to drink tea, but she likes to drink Pepsi. Pepsi and cum. Those are the two words I'd use to describe Rose. Pepsi and cum. Rose has rainbow thigh-high socks, which are pretty epic. She's cute, which is pretty nice. They're all cutely beautiful darlings, and I love them. Rose is fun to hang out with. She plays Minecraft with me. We got Minecraft married. I'm really happy she like put up with me doing that as like a little bit, just because it was funny. We're married on on the Discord server. She's really fun, and she makes me very happy. I don't have a lot of female friends, so Rose is nice. Like, I mean, gender has really nothing to do with it, but like actual female friends are nice to have. I like Nat. I don't necessarily like a Natsuki or Janjiri Natsuki. She's mysterious, I would say. Like, I don't know how to put this in a way that isn't like mean, but like I have the sneaking suspicion that Nat is actually a man. Like, she's probably not, but like that's always a thought in the back of my mind because no one knows what she looks like or sounds like, which I totally respect. But still, the thought that she is a man is or at least biologically a man. Like, I'm not questioning her gender pronouns or anything. She's a woman's if she wishes to be, but I don't know. I also don't know how old she is, but I definitely think she's a student. I mean, just like, even without the things that like I don't know, Nat is so fun. She puts up with our D&D sort of things when we play D&D. She's very lesbian, which is also pretty neat. Her memes are pretty funny. Nat makes really epic avatars for VR chat, which is cool. I think she gets annoyed when I ask her for avatar help, which kind of makes me sad. But I totally understand it. If I was in her shoes, I'd probably be annoyed as well. But I love Nat. Nat's mysterious. But she's really cool. Who's next? Who do I have? I'm gonna check my Discord. Who's next on my Discord list? Who have I talked to? Oh, Eggs. So Eggs is who I'm gonna talk about next. Eggs is epic. I know, all of my friends have something unique, and they're all epic, and they're cool, and I like hanging out. They all have something that makes me like hanging out with them. Like Eggs and I play Minecraft together, and that's like just what we do. I think at this point we've played more Minecraft together recently than VR chat, which is totally fine with me. This person who I met in VR chat, we now play other games together, and that's super cool. Eggs looks like a mixture of Zack and Cody from Zack and Cody and Monoma from My Hero Academia. Eggs is really fun to hang out with because I don't know, they're all just so cool. I don't know what he's been saying recently, is like Terraria would be better if it had more women or something. He says quirky stuff like that I don't understand, and then calls me a boomer because I'm older than he is. And it's fun. It's like, it's super nice. He's so nice. When I asked him to film a Tub Talk tonight, he said he couldn't, but he would if he could, and like, that was nice. Like last week he did a Tub Talk, and he just kind of joined randomly. Or not joined randomly, I invited him out of basically nowhere. But he went along with it. I like yelling with Eggs. That's always fun. Because Eggs is neat. I like playing Minecraft with Eggs. I guess Van is next on my Discord list. Van is very epic. I'm just describing them all as epic. They're all epic. But Van's neat because he sent me this huge folder of photos of himself for me to turn into memes, which I did, and I put them all in my VR chat world. He makes the best facial expressions. He looks like Tom Holland, which is also pretty cool. He's really funny. He makes jokes that would usually make other people uncomfortable, and I have to like censor myself for him. Or Waffle. Like, I could make any sort of, I guess maybe not any sort of joke, but like, I could make some jokes that could make people uncomfortable, and like and like, him and Waffle will just laugh at it, which is really nice, because I've never found myself particularly funny, but I feel like I could make those jokes that make people uncomfortable to Van and Waffle. It was something that I said, because like, I've always been into like cults, and murder, and death, and darkness, like my entire life. Van is cool. Once again, they're all cool. I need to get a bigger vocabulary. I need to find a freaking thesaurus right now. I'm just calling everybody cool and epic, even though they are cool and epic. I'm trying to think of who I talk to most frequently, because I don't want to get inaccurate. Like, there's a difference between talking to and hanging out with. Like, I hang out with Lulu and Diaz, but I never really talk with them, you know? Like, I have them on my friends list, but, like, I don't really know much about them. I don't know, this is just making me sad, because I'm realizing I'm not really friends. Oh, I can talk about Ryoken. Ryoken. I just checked. Ryoken or Denki. He is so much fun to hang out with. I play Yu-Gi-Oh with him. He's in all my Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I have one video completely dedicated to him because he's a freaking hilarious son of a bitch at midnight. He's so funny, even though he is sad sometimes, but like he kicks my ass in Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm just laughing, and I'm like, oh, lost again. And he sends me Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. He also makes really cool models in VR chat, and he has a pretty epic world. I like his voice changer. His voice changer is good, especially when he like talks about really weird stuff on some of them, like Weeblicious, Van's girlfriend, she's pretty cool because she puts up with Van. She's cool. She puts up with Van, and I don't know how she does it, but their relationship is super cute in my opinion. Van is the fucking wild card, and she's the level-headed person, from what I've seen at least. She likes the memes I make out of Van's face, which is nice. Van says she's super hot, so I'm gonna take his word for it. Yeah, I was gonna talk about Shagger Holes. He's pretty neat. I had a really long conversation with him once, but I lost the video footage for it, which made me really sad. He put his hand in rose bushes and was covering his hands in the juices of the flowers. It was a really weird conversation. He was gonna jump into the bush, and I don't know if he actually did it or not. Really hope he didn't, because that's just not... It's not very plus ultra. Shagger's cool. It's fun to talk to when he's on. I mean, I guess I can talk about myself. My favorite anime is Fullmetal Alchemist. I don't like seafood. If it comes from the ocean, I probably won't eat it. No, I for sure won't eat it. I just do not like it. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Other than record videos, I like to cook. I like to make breakfast food. And I like to make pastries. Even though, fun fact about me, I don't like cake all that much, but I like to make it. I also am not a huge fan of chocolate. I've got to be in a specific... Chocolate and ice cream, I have to be in a very specific mood to want to eat it. I guess I can talk about the origin of my name. Steve came from me misspelling the word Steve multiple times at a summer camp, and I'm just like, you know what? Steve. And then I just kind of added the great, because actually the great man came from, there was a guy named Chandler at the same camp, and he went by Chan the Great Man. Or Chandler? Chan the Great Man. I just stole the Great Man from his name, and now I'm Steve the Great Man. Because I am in fact great, and I'm mostly a man. I like drawing, but I don't think I'm all that good at it. I can play the ukulele. I like the Deadpool movies. My favorite book series is Maximum Ride. It's either Maximum Ride or the Hatchet series. Maximum Ride is as a fantasy novel, and then Hatchet just as it was really good and made me interested in the wilderness and stuff. I collect pins that they have at Hot Topics and Spencer's. I have a whole board of them sitting on one of my shelves. I like to watch movies, and I like to watch anime. I sleep with a handmade body pillow because I've tried to do online dating. I do like someone, but it's never gonna work out because they literally said one time that they thought it was gross to date me, and that made me die a little inside. But I got over it. I guess I didn't get over it, but I stopped thinking about it. I don't care enough. I'm planning a trip to meet all my online friends. I think right now I'm gonna meet Eggs somewhere, and I'm definitely gonna go meet Waffle. I'm gonna have to start with the people in the US because the Canada border is closed. I think once the Canadian border opens, I'm gonna meet, I don't know, I kind of want to meet Tofu and Van. They live 2 hours away from each other, but I feel like it'd be cool to see them both at the same time rather than alone each. I mean, it'd be cool to see them alone. I feel like the three of us could hang out together and that'd be fun. I don't know if I'll ever get to Europe anytime soon, but that's my plan. If Nat ever wants to meet up, we can do that too, but she never talks or anything. She might be a 30-year-old man trying to kidnap me. Who knows? I just, full disclosure, I love my friends. I love all of them. Even if I didn't mention them in this video, they're fucking awesome. I love all of them. Well, this was Tub Talks with Steve. My name is Steve. Thank you for listening into my Tub Talk. Sorry if it was kind of awkward since I'm alone. Fun story about Steve. I've ruined my friend's birthday party a long time ago by scaring all of her friends away. That's a true story. I literally creeped people out so much that they all went home. And my friend lived 2 hours from my house, so I drove 2 hours with my mom to go there, and then she left me there to spend the night. And everybody else was supposed to spend the night, But like I freaked them all out and they all went home and I didn't. And I still feel bad about it. I didn't know it was because of me until like 2 years later, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's horrible." Like, how do you think I felt? Imagine me just talking like just how I normally do, and it ends up making people feel uncomfortable. Yeah, that happens more often than I'd like it to.